Hello and welcome to The Social Connection, your one-stop shop for all social media updates. I am Nancy Kohli and with me is Preeti.
Yes, in next half an hour, we'll take you through the top trends, latest news and everything that kept social media abuzz this week. But first up, the headlines.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India campaign becomes largest and fastest growing government initiative ever on digital platform.
An online journal showing audio, visual and print stories of rural people launched.
Netizens from across the globe expressed solidarity with satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ambitious project Make in India has seen an overwhelming response on digital platforms including Facebook and Twitter.
The official Facebook page of the campaign has now over 3 million likes and is adding a new member every 3 seconds. Here's a report.
मैं आज लाल किले की प्राचीर से विश्व भर में लोगों से कहना चाहता हूं, कम मेक इन इंडिया, केमिकल्स के लेकर के फार्मास्यूटिकल तक, कम मेक इन इंडिया, ऑटोमोबाइल से लेकर के एग्रो वैल्यू एडिशन तक, कम मेक इन इंडिया, पेपर हो या प्लास्टिक, कम मेक इन इंडिया, सम सैटेलाइट हो या सबमरीन, कम मेक इन इंडिया.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India campaign has been a hit in the virtual world. The Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion DIPP-led initiative has become the largest and fastest growing government initiative ever on digital platforms. In the process, the DIPP initiative has left behind every other government departments like the Ministry of External Affairs, Home Ministry or the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. An official statement said that the campaign has seen an overwhelming response on its digital platform since its launch on 25th September last year. The initiative has already touched over 2.1 billion global impressions on social media and reached an overall fan base of over 3 million on its Facebook page, the statement said. The official Make in India Facebook page adds a new member every 3 seconds. While on Twitter, the official account of the campaign has as many as 2.77 lakh followers. The Make in India initiative has been abuzz since the very first day, with its launch video garnering over 5.7 lakh views on YouTube. Not just the social networks, even the website has seen immense interest by users, with page views over 5.5 billion being accessed by over 1.7 million users across the world. The Make in India initiative focuses on attracting businesses to invest and manufacture in India with an aim to make the country a global manufacturing hub while bringing about an economic transformation in the country.
Showcasing the success and complex stories of the people of rural India, a pan-digital based network called People's Archive of Rural India was launched.
The website would host videos, still photos, audio and text articles by anyone who had interest in storytelling. Take a look.
An online archive showcasing audiovisual and print stories that depicted the complexities of rural India is on air. The venture is an initiative of award-winning journalist P. Sainath. The website, called People's Archive of Rural India or PARI, is not for profit and it was launched on 20th December last year. It uses cutting-edge technology and new forms of storytelling to document and reflect the energies of rural Indians. First of its kind anywhere in the world, both in scale and scope, People's Archive of Rural India is both a living journal and an archive that aims to record the everyday lives of everyday people. The website would host and combine video, still photos, audio and text articles by anyone who has an interest in storytelling. The content of the website is available to all for no charge, along with videos and photos that are free for download for non-commercial purposes. Scores of journalists, filmmakers, writers, editors, translators, lawyers and accountants gave their time and skills for free. People's Archive of Rural India isn't just about showcasing the exotic. It is firmly about everyday lives that include the ugly, brutal and regressive. Schools of weaving and pottery, many not even documented, are disappearing. Ancient languages and tongues are dying out. Epic storytellers and puppeteers are out of a job, while caste atrocities are rising. The website will cover all these issues. It will also cover the lives of millions of migrants who leave the countryside and the wisdom and skills of the forefathers and end up performing menial and repetitive jobs in the cities. People's Archive of Rural India's content is broadly grouped into categories. Things we do about labour and things we make about artisans, artists, crafts. There are categories about agriculture, sports, women, Dalits and Adivasis.
Social media users around the world have expressed their solidarity with satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo following the attack in Paris.
Netizens are sending messages of condolences using hashtag #IamCharlie. Take a look.
The attack on satirical French magazine Charlie Hebdo has sparked outrage and mourning on social media. Using the hashtag #JeSuisCharlie, many on Twitter replaced their profile photo with a white and black image of the phrase which translates to "I am Charlie." It's the phrase that appeared on the Charlie Hebdo website, which linked to a file showing the same phrase repeated in several languages. Cartoonists and other artists from across the globe tweeted images that summed up to the outrage felt over the attack. The magazine has long been the subject of threats and even attacks for poking fun at political and religious icons, including the Prophet Muhammad. The declaration "I am Charlie" replaced profile pictures of many people on Facebook, while Twitter users showed themselves with the slogan on signs with words of support for the 12 victims who were killed at Charlie Hebdo. Hashtag #JeSuisCharlie rose to one of the top trends on Twitter, along with hashtag Paris shooting, Charlie Hebdo and Trafalgar Square, where thousands of people rallied in London following the massacre. We are heading for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
Welcome back. It's time now to catch up with the top trends on social media sites.
On Jamshedji Tata's 175th birth anniversary, Prime Minister Narendra Modi released a commemorative coin in honor of the father of modern Indian industry. Following this, Jamshedji Tata trended on Facebook. With more and more revelations in Sunanda Pushkar death case, the mystery seems to be far from end as of now. With testing of viscera sample, formation of SIT and much more, the Sunanda Pushkar death case was a talking point on Twitter. Completing its 25th year in orbit, the Hubble Space Telescope has gathered dramatic new views of the Eagle Nebula, shows its pillar of creation in more detail than ever before. And a composite of 13,000 shots of our neighboring Andromeda galaxy becomes the telescope's biggest ever image. With this, Hubble telescope become one of the top trends on Facebook. India managed a tense draw in the fourth and final cricket test against Australia, who sealed the 4-match series with a 2-0 margin. This became a talking point on Twitter, and hashtag Australia versus India became a top trend. This week, Sports Ministry recommends Saina Nehwal for the Padma Bhushan Awards. Social media was abuzz with news and views after the badminton star was selected for the prestigious honour. This made Saina Nehwal one of the top trends on Facebook. Sri Lanka's new president Maithripala Sirisena was sworn in on Friday after final results from historic polls made him the clear victor over the incumbent Mahinda Rajapaksa. Sri Lanka's newly elected president was one of the top trends on Twitter this week.
YouTube, the dominant source for online video storage and presentation, is moving forward to add a feature that will support 360-degree videos.
The company said its goal is to take the results from differently shaped cameras and make them work. However, it has only mentioned a rough time frame for this new feature. Take a look.
The Google-owned video sharing site YouTube is moving forward to match the demands of new technology, announcing that they will soon be hosting 360-degree video in the coming weeks. According to Gizmodo, it will allow users to upload videos taken with special 360-degree cameras that are on their way into the market and will probably make use of virtual reality headsets. Many of those take the videos in different ways and with different results. And YouTube's challenge was getting all of those different kinds of video to work on the site. With more 360-degree capable devices arriving on shelves and with 360-degree video coming to VR headsets, these new avenues to showcase immersive content might just be the boost they need to become more popular among enthusiasts and amateurs alike. However, it's unclear whether the videos will be viewable for anyone using a computer or if they will require a virtual reality headset to look around the scene. It might also be available for the growing array of more high-tech goggles, including Samsung's Gear VR. The company has only mentioned a rough time frame for this new feature, saying that it is working to support 360-degree videos in the coming weeks.
Have you ever wished for something that will take all those repetitive tasks you always do on your phone and lets you create custom icons or share actions in one click?
Well, yes, good news for iPhone users, as a new app called Workflow is up to take this challenge and help you out from this. Here's a report.
iPhone users have a reason to smile, as there is a new powerful app called Workflow that lets users accomplish multiple tasks at touch of a button. Workflow is a new app that makes automation a lot easier to understand. For example, a basic workflow might be: take a picture and share it to Twitter immediately, or take 5 images, create a GIF, then share it via email. Workflow lets you wire up multiple services in a flow and create custom share actions or even buttons on your home screen for easy access. There's a delightful simplicity to Workflow's interface. A quick tutorial walks you through building an automatic GIF maker. You can connect almost any action in Workflow by simply dragging and dropping them into a flow. It makes the creation of workflows an absolute pleasure and serves to eliminate much of the requisite knowledge needed to set up proper shortcuts. Workflow has created a custom iOS framework that does most of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. You can save actions directly at your home screen, so you don't even have to open the app. Once you have finished setting up a flow, you can customize an icon. The app has a gallery of most popular automation, like one that calls a cab home with a single button, or another that uploads your last photo to Dropbox. In order to make learning about the app a bit easier, you can also browse through the Workflow gallery to see what other people have created. It also helps generate ideas. However, when you open the app for the first time, there is a lot to take in. Using it can get as complex as you want. But if you are in the mood for an app that will make your life easier, then you might give Workflow a chance to help you out.
Well, we are heading for a short breather. We'll be right back with the top 5 videos of this week. Stay tuned. Well, it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube.
And this is the end of our show. Continue sending your feedback, comments as you have been on ddnews.com @gmail.com, on our Twitter handle, that's @ddnewslive, our Facebook page, or on our YouTube channel.
Yes, but before we log off, here's an interesting search off the net. We'll see you next week. Thank you and goodbye.